Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sarika Krishna online classes. This side Sarika, your maths teacher. So now in this video I am here with again the circles. In my previous video I explained the introduction of circles and exercise 10.1. Now I'll be explaining exercise 10.2. Before doing that exercise 10.2, you should be familiar with the theorem. This is a theorem. What is the theorem? The statement says that the lengths of the tangents drawn from the external point, P is an external point, and these lengths of the tangents drawn from the external point are of equal length. We have to prove that PQ is equals to PR. So here what is given is a circle and a tangent, and two tangents are given here. So to prove, we have to prove that PQ is equal to PR. We have to write all the steps here, right? Construction is that you have to join PO. Just join PO. You have drawn two tangents from an external point P, right? Construction is that join this point. These are the two radii. So here two triangles are formed by joining OP. You're supposed to prove PQ is equals to PR. So we can use that congruency criteria, right? So we'll be proving here that these two triangles are congruent, right? So in these two triangles, in triangle PQO and PRO, you have to prove three things. So in order to prove that these two triangles are congruent, okay? First, what is first here is OQ is equals to OR. Why? Reason? They are radii, right? And here angle 1 is equal to angle 2, right? It's 90 degree, already proved, right? Here PO is equals to PO, that is common. So we have proved three things in these two triangles, that angle this is equal, this side is equals to this side because they are radii. There is a common side, वहाँ common side भी है. So the triangle here, so this here it is an hypotenuse. So these two triangles are congruent by RHS, right? So triangle PQO is congruent to triangle PRO by RHS, right? If you have the hypotenuse, you have the right angle and any one side, right? Then the property is RHS criteria, right? Now here, after when the two triangles are congruent, then you can say that the another side, any angle which you have not proved, they are equal by CPCT, right? So here PQ will be equals to PR. जब ये दो ट्रायंगल्स आपके कॉन्ग्रुएंट हैं, उसके जो बाकी साइड्स हैं या बाकी एंगल्स हैं, वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन ओनली दिस साइड, सो पी क्यू पी आर के इक्वल हो जाएगा. दैट रीजन वी हैव टू से बाय CPCT. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय CPCT? कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग पार्ट्स ऑफ कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्रायंगल. दो ट्रायंगल्स हैं, कॉन्ग्रुएंट है, आपने सिर्फ उसमें थ्री थिंग्स बताई है, कोई एंगल बता दिया, कोई साइड, बाकियों का क्या? दे आर कॉल्ड द कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग पार्ट्स. अगर वो कॉन्ग्रुएंट है तो उसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग जो और पार्ट्स हैं, एंगल्स हैं, साइड्स हैं, वो भी तो इक्वल होंगे. सो ये जो पी क्यू है और पी आर है, दे आर द कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग साइड्स ऑफ दीज टू ट्रायंगल्स, सो दे आर आल्सो इक्वल, राइट? सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द theorem. I'll repeat this theorem here. This theorem is important for exercise 10.2. So what was the statement? Statement was that if you draw two tangents from a common external point, कहीं बाहर है सर्कल के एक्सटर्नल, आप दो tangents बनाते हो, right? Then क्या होता है? You have to prove that they are of equal length, right? उसके लिए क्या किया हमने? इसको रेडियन बना दिया यहाँ पे. So the angles are 90 here. We have done the construction of joining OP को join कर दिया. These two triangles are congruent. तीन चीजें बता दो क्या क्या है. ये एंगल इसको इक्वल है 90 डिग्री, दिस साइड इक्वल्स टू दिस, क्योंकि ये भी रेडियस है और ये भी रेडियस है, ये दोनों रेडियस है, राइट? और एक कॉमन साइड होती है उसमें OP, राइट? सो जब आपके पास राइट एंगल होता है और हाइपोटेन्यूज भी, हाइपोटेन्यूज क्या होता है? ऑपोजिट टू 90 वाली साइड हाइपोटेन्यूज होती है. ये 90 है, ये हाइपोटेन्यूज है. So, अगर उसमें हाइपोटेन्यूज आता है, एक 90 डिग्री आती है तो एक और साइड आती है, सो दे आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट बाय राइट RHS, राइट? उसमें एक राइट एंगल रहता है, हाइपोटेन्यूज और एक साइड रहती है, राइट? सो दे आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट. सो तो उसके जो और कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग पार्ट्स है, दे आर आल्सो इक्वल. सो दिस वे वी प्रूव दिस थ्योरम, राइट? नाउ लेट अस shift to exercise 10.2. Okay, now exercise 10.2. First question is, this length of the tangent is given 24, here this distance OQ is given 25 and we are supposed to find the radii. हमें radius निकालना है. So we'll be applying again that Pythagoras theorem here. When we have to find the smaller side OP square, that is equal to the hypotenuse square minus QP square, right? You know that hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. अगर आपको base निकालना होता है, so h square minus p square, h square minus p square होता है. जब आपको h निकालना होता है तब ये ऐड करते हैं, जब आपको b निकालना है तब हम सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं, या p निकालना है then we do the subtraction, right? So here in order to find OP square, what is OQ? OQ is 25 square and QP is 24 square, right? And you should know the squares also. 25 25 is 625 and 24 24 is 576. So here OP square comes out to be 49 and OP is equal to square root of 49, that is 7. So this side here comes, radius is 7, right? So this was the tangent, this was the radii, and this was the point, the line joining the center and the point of that external point of that tangent, right? So applying the Pythagoras theorem, you'll get the answer, right? Now this question number 2, their figure has been given in the book. So here it's 110. We already know here it's 90 because this is a tangent. Here it's 90 because this is a tangent touching the radii, right? That is a radii drawn there at one point of contact of the circle. Now you are supposed to find this angle. So it is a quadrilateral, four-sided figure. There are 4 angles. So total of 4 angles is 360 degree. So you can find out this. So here angle P plus angle O plus angle Q plus angle PTQ. You can write it this way, 360. Right? 3-sided अगर triangle होता है तो total 180 होता है. 4-sided figure है तो 4 angles होते हैं, इसका total 360 होता है. There are certain formulas from which we find those angles. So here angle P is 90 plus O is 110. This is again 90 and this is PTQ, which you are supposed to find, right? So just add them this here, right? So then subtract there. So 90 is already 180, right? 180 plus 110 plus angle PTQ is equals to 360 degree here. So here it becomes 9 to 90 plus PTQ 360 degree here. Angle PTQ 360 minus 290, that is 70 degrees. So here this angle comes out to be 70 degrees, right? And you can do it orally also. 90 तो already 180 होता है. 110 और आपको 180 से 110 subtract करना है तो 70 आता है. So this way you have to do it, right? Since it is a quadrilateral, 4-sided figure का total 360 होता है. 3 angles आपके पास already हैं. ये 90 हमें पता है that tangent touches the circle, the radius के साथ वो 90 degree बनाता है. So both the questions, they were simple. Here we applied the Pythagoras theorem. Here we applied the angle sum property of a quadrilateral, right? So now the next question. Okay, now let us do question number 3rd and 4th. So we should know what is question number 3rd. This type of figure we have to draw. Figure is not given in the book, right? They have just said that if tangent PA and PB from a point P to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at an angle of 80 degree, then we have to find POA. Okay, so these are the tangents PA and PB. They are inclined to each other, means here angle 80 degrees formed here, total angle 80 degree, and you are supposed to find POA. Right? In the theorem, I proved that these two triangles are congruent here, upper one and this one. Right? So if they are congruent, I'll write here triangle POA is congruent to triangle POB, right? By RHS, right? You can write 3 things and you can prove, or you can directly say by theorem, right? So here, if they are congruent, so this is total 80, they will be 40, 40. Now here it was 80. So it becomes 40 and 40, half. So angle APO will be equals to angle BPO will be 80 by 2, that is 40. Each angle 40, 40, right? So now in triangle here, PAO, the angle sum property means triangle का angle sum total 180 होता है. So you can use that. So angle here you have to write angle PAO, this angle, plus angle APO, this angle, plus angle here, this one, angle POA, that is 180 degree, right? Out of this we have these, we don't have this one. PAO is 90 degree, that is 40 degree, and POA we are supposed to find 180. So just do the total, this is 130. So POA will be equals to 180 minus 130, that is 50 degree. So what is the answer here? That is 50 degree, right? I'll repeat this question again. Here there are two tangents PA and PB. There is a external point P here. Two tangents can be drawn, PA and PB. So these tangents, they are inclined at an angle of 80 degree. So this is 80 here, right? So here join this here, right? It divides it into two triangles. दो triangles आपके बन जाते हैं. दो triangles बनने के बाद आपको you have to say that they both are congruent by the theorem, that RHS property से. अगर वो theorem से equal है, congruent है, so this is, these two angles has to be equal. अगर 80 है तो 40 40. Now in this triangle, आप ये triangle ले लो because आपको यहाँ का, you are supposed to find POA, ये आपको find करना है, right? So here in this angle sum property लगा लो, 40 90 and this 180 कर दो और वहाँ subtract करके you'll get that angle. Okay, now this question here, question number 4 says that prove that the tangents drawn at the ends of the diameter, they are parallel. If you take a diameter this way, this way, this way, draw a diameter and draw the tangents, and you are supposed to prove that they are parallel. We know that they are parallel, but if we are supposed to prove, then how to prove? Now we know that this is a tangent, this is a radian, here it is 90. This is a tangent, this is a radian, here it is 90. So angle 1 and angle 2, right? So in this case here, we'll say that as angle 1 is equals to angle 2 is equals to 90 degree, these two angles, alternate angles are equal, alternate angles are equal. What are alternate angles? Alternate angles is where Z is formed. I'll make a Z there. This Z, this way and this way. जहाँ पे आपको Z बनता है और आपके ये एंगल Z के बीच के, this is a Z. If this angle equals to this, right? ये दोनों alternate angles होते हैं. तो अगर यहाँ पे Z में these two angles are equal and 90 degree, right? So alternate angles जब equal होते हैं तो PQ is parallel to AB. So these two tangents which are drawn at the end points of a diameter, they are parallel. So parallel होने के लिए आपको एक transversal line होती है, right? वहाँ पे alternate angles equal होने चाहिए. So we got that alternate angles equal 90. क्यों आया 90? Because tangents और radii 90 पे touch करते हैं. So if they are equal, the alternate angles are equal. So the lines are parallel. I hope these two questions are clear, third and fourth. So other questions will be in my next video. So watch my next video, right? Okay, thank you children. Stay blessed.